Hello, hello everyone. It's nice to see you. Let's have some fun. Hey everyone, Vicky here. See what adventures we have to share. Well, welcome. Welcome to Storytime with Vicky. It's lovely to have you all here with me. Well then guys, we're in our second story of Farm Week. And today's story is My Friend Harry. Well then guys, this story is written by Kim Lewis and it's published by Walker Books. Okay then guys, get your cozy blankets ready and your cuddly toys and we will begin the story together. My Friend Harry. Lovely. Such a warm-hearted story, this one. Okay then guys, can you see the book? Lovely. Let's begin then, shall we? The day James brought Harry, Harry's life changed. James talked all the way home. Harry didn't say a thing. He just sat in the car looking clean and new and neat. What are you thinking? James asked, but Harry never said. At the beginning of every day, when James woke up, he tossed and rumbled the blankets until Harry fell out of bed. "Good morning, my friend Harry," James said. "What shall we do today?" But Harry didn't say anything. So in the mornings, James and Harry went everywhere together. They climbed to the top of the hill and back down again and travelled from one end of the farm to the other, in the sun and the wind and the rain. Harry's skin soon began to wrinkle. Once he fell off James's bicycle and James had to mend his head. Oh dear. In the afternoons, James and Harry helped his father and mother gather sheep, feeding cattle, fixing tractors and bringing in the hay. Both James and Harry got very dirty after many baths. Harry's jacket shrunk and his skin began to fade. Oh look, he's giving him a bath, look. And he's washing his clothes, washing Harry's clothes. "What are you thinking?" James asked Harry. But Harry never said, so James hugged him tight. But Harry never said, until Harry's ears began to flop and his trunk began to sag. Sometimes James made Harry stand on his head. Harry never complained. "My friend Harry," James always said. At the end of every day, James tucked Harry into his bedside. He read to him a story after story and talked and talked. "Are you listening?" he yawned. But Harry lay close to James and never said until James' dad came in to kiss them. Aww. James even took Harry on holidays, squeezing him into the dark in a bag with apple juice. But the apple juice spilled and made Harry very sticky. James scrubbed Harry and hung him out to dry. Harry swam in the sea breeze, while James and his mum and dad ran in and out of the waves. Lovely. I like a good sea breeze. I like being by the seaside, I do. Then one day Harry could no longer sit up straight. James propped him up on the chair. "I'm going to school today," James said. "What do you think?" Harry was quiet. James got dressed in brand new clothes and went a little quiet too. Oh, he loves his little friend, doesn't he? He's had him since he was a baby. Harry stayed cuddled up in James's mother's arms while the children played all around in the schoolyard. When James went into school, his mother waved and drove home very quietly with Harry. James's mother tucked Harry into James's bed and softly closed the door. Harry lay very still. Cows mooed faintly in the distance. James's father drove the tractor out of the yard. Birds pecked and peeped in the bushes by the house. The sun rose up and went round, warming Harry where he lay, until in the afternoon Harry lay still, waiting by himself without James. That night, James told Harry all about his day. "I expect I'll go to school again tomorrow," he said. Harry was very quiet. James stared into the dark for a long time. "Did you miss me, my friend Harry?" he asked. The next day, James took Harry to school. "Just this once," he said, "until you get used to being on your own." Harry sat very close to James and never said a word. "My friend Harry," said James. Aww, isn't that a nice story? All about your best friend. You know, I bet you've all got a toy, haven't you? That's your best friend, haven't you? And you take it with you everywhere. I bet you have, haven't you, eh? That was all about a cuddly toy that's their best friend, and they take them everywhere with them. They get ruined, and they get apple juice all over them, or they get food all over them, but they get washed, or and they do get a little bit old and ragged, don't they, eh? But you still love them all the most. You still love them, don't you? You still love them with all your heart, don't you, eh? I bet you do. You still love, I bet you've all got a toy out there that you love with all your heart. You still take it everywhere you go. Yeah, I bet you do, don't you? What's your favourite toy's name, eh? What's your favourite toy's name? I've got one when I was little. I've still got my toy from when I was little, actually. I haven't got a name for her, but she's a knitted teddy. Yeah, I've had her since I was little baby. I've got her in my wardrobe, actually, upstairs. She's still all okay now, actually. I've been through the washing machine quite a few times now, but yeah, she's still okay. She's still fine. Yeah, so teddies can last for a long time, but you've got to take good care of them, haven't you? Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope you take your favourite teddies to bed tonight, so snuggle and give big cuddles too. Keep you safe at night, don't they, eh? Alright then, guys. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I will see you all on Friday for the final story, hey? Thank you all for coming. It's been super fun. Off to bed now until the night is done. Good night to you all. Hope you laughed and had a ball. Snuggle down. It's time for sleep. Close your eyes and count some Z's. Good night, come again. See you next time. That's the end. That's the end. See you guys. Bye. I will see you on Friday for the final story. Bye guys. Bye.